The big story today coming in from South India, where a big political blockbuster for the 2026 election is brewing, and at the center of it is actor Vijay. He started today in a grand fashion, in fact a huge event in Madurai, where lakhs of his supporters, his fans, his party workers all came together, and it was here that Vijay took on the center stage, hit out at the DMK, called them its political adversaries, not even sparing the BJP and the AIDMK, calling the BJP as his ideological adversary. Vijay is, in fact, in a massive show of strength today. This is, many are expecting, would have an impact. What impact would that be? We will have to wait and see when the elections are fought in the Battle of Tamil Nadu 8 months from now in 2026. His speech widely, in fact, highlighted, his ideology, how he's going to take on he in fact announced that he will fight elections on all seats, rejecting any slave, alliance. He also went on to say that if anybody wants to go in for an alliance with me, they will have to come out and approach me. I am not going anywhere else. Let's take you to some of the highlights. In fact, he positioned himself. Now, why is Vijay being the ultimate disruptor at this moment as far as the politics of Tamil Nadu is concerned? He positioned himself as an anti-DMK leader. That's why he called them as his political opponents. Political vacuum in Tamil Nadu's opposition, AIDMK. We've seen in the last few elections in Lok Sabha as well as the Vidhan Sabha how DMK has dominated the landscape. AIDMK down but is not completely out. He's a mass hero with popular appeal among the youth and the women. Though he's not the first actor to take the center stage as far as politics of Tamil Nadu is concerned. Vijay, remember, known as Thelapathy, as far as his fans are concerned, he is now being seen very keenly of how his impact is going to be the upcoming elections. What all has he said? He said that I've thrown away my career at its peak and I'm here as your Vijay. So an emotional connect with the audience. Politics is not a cinema field, it is a battlefield. So high voltage, these statements coming in from Vijay. I'm not the only one to be called Kotari, and he has gone on and taken on all political parties practically, want to practice decent politics. And he also said those spoiling the country with divisive politics are his ideological enemies, seeing this as an attack on the BJP and the AIADMK alliance. Let me very quickly go across to my colleague Veera Raghav, who's with us at this moment to try and decode the Vijay phenomena. Veera, at this moment he looks like the disruptor that we have not seen in many years as far as the politics of Tamil Nadu is concerned. Rajnikant wanted to make an entry. It began and fizzled out even before it could have a political impact. Kamal Hassan is there sometimes he's not there. Vijay at this moment is looking like the disruptor for the next election in 2026.
He has been looking as the disruptor since he's launched his party, Ankit. But I think for me, to my mind, the big political takeaway today is the resonance with MGR. The use of MGR repeatedly and the choice of Madurai East sends out a very, very strong message there. Now, look, this was the southern Tamil Nadu political bastion at one time was the AIADM case. The DMK took over it at a much later stage in the last 2 decades. It's been a bitter battle. Sending out that message of launching himself from Madurai and contesting from Madurai East is an extremely important message that one needs to look at. Because as far as Vijay is concerned, Ankit, he's not like your Kamal Hassan, who I say repeatedly was a damp squib in terms of electoral politics. The last real comparison in terms of a big star entering and being able to pull himself in terms of weight in Tamil Nadu politics was Vijay Kant back in 2006 when he got about 8% vote share when both Jayalalitha and Karunanidhi were there. Vijay is seen, as per his strategists, as an entirely different phenomenon. They believe that he has the grassroots power in every home. In fact, his strategists tell me that he's got a fan in every home and will be able to turn things around. So, who he's going to cut more? Is he going to take over the opposition space? Because he is declaring this as a TVK versus DMK battle, because he's taken on the BJP as well as the DMK. Is he going to try and take over that opposition space? If that happens, what happens to the AIADMK? Who's going to stand to lose more? Will be crucial questions to look out for.
Absolutely. And when you're positioning yourself, as a disruptor in the politics, which has been dominated by these two Dravidian parties for a very, very long time, of course, you would want to take on whosoever is in power and position yourself as over the opposition, when you take them on. Yes, Veera, you're saying something. Go ahead.
Sorry, it's not just about taking on somebody in power, Ankit. It's about the resonance that's there. Look, the DMK and the AIDMK, there's an anti-DMK vote. Is Vijay taking over that space that's there? Because the DMK is the more organized force. So I think that's an important question to be raised and watched out for in the coming days.
All right. Sam Daniel also with us have been in Madurai covering this massive show of strength of Vijay. Over 4 lakh people were expected as in this show of strength. Those visuals were very impressive, Sam. Also tell our viewers, because, we have been getting some reports that there is some confusion whether he's contesting Madurai East or he has said something about that, you will find me in every seat that TVK is going to contest. Any clarity on that? And if so, if he's fighting Madurai East, if he has announced that, then why is this seat so peculiar that he has chosen it?
Well, Madurai is the political capital of Tamil Nadu, Ankit, in that sense. And Madurai is also known for a seat where the founder of AIADMK, M.G. Ramachandran, had once contested and won. And I should check whether Vijay is choosing that particular seat if he decides to fight from that seat. But at the moment, there's no clarity, because he almost made that announcement in the beginning, saying he would fight from Madurai East. But then there was a twist saying that he would be the candidate for all the seats in Madurai district. And he made it a point to urge voters to consider him to be the candidate in all these seats, no matter who fights, but they should vote for the TVK. So there is a bit of lack of clarity on that. But who knows, it could be Vijay fighting from Madurai East ultimately after all this suspense. But Vijay took on both the ruling DMK in Tamil Nadu and the BJP at the centre, calling the DMK as his political enemy and the BJP as his ideological enemy. He slammed Chief Minister Stalin on several issues, particularly on law and order, women's safety, and unfulfillment of several poll promises made by the DMK, particularly with regard to the government employees in Tamil Nadu. He also took on the BJP at the centre, particularly on Prime Minister Modi, raking up the issue of the Lankan Navy arresting Indian fishermen, jailing them, and also on the emotional issue of the exemption from NEET for Tamil Nadu.
Right.
He asked bluntly to Prime Minister Modi whether he would revoke that, while he claims he has love for Tamil Nadu and for people in Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
And he made it very clear that the 2026 election would be a fight only between the ruling DMK and the TVK. We'll have to wait and watch what kind of an impact would this meet make really. But really, he has made it as a stepping stone for his upcoming tour across Tamil Nadu in a bid to reach out to voters largely to quell criticism that Vijay has been only operating from air-conditioned rooms so far.
All right, as he himself said, politics is not cinema. It's a very different ball game altogether. Though there have been stars, especially in South India, those who have succeeded, there have been many who have tried and failed. Veera, Sam, stay on with me. Let me just play out one excerpt of the big announcements and, of course, what he said, what Vijay said in his speech.
உடனே இந்த கேள்விகள்லாம் வரும். அப்ப யாரு கூட்டணி, யாரு வரா, யாரு போறா, இந்த கேள்விகள்லாம் வரும். இந்த கேள்விகளுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரே ஒரு பதில் தான், சஸ்பென்ஸ்ல சஞ்சாரம் செய்யுங்க. ஆனா ஒண்ணு, 2026ல 2 பேருக்கு நடுவுல தான் போட்டியே. ஒன்னு டிவிகே, இன்னொன்னு டிஎம்கே. யாருக்கு எதிரான தானே கேட்குறீங்க? வேற யாரு? மறைமுக உறவுக்காரர்களான பாசிச பாஜகவும் பாய்சன் திமுகவும் தான்.
You know, although the politics, of course, in any state can't be compared, but, Veera, a lot of people are also, at least in the DMK and in the ruling alliance, have been saying that, he is somewhere acting as the B team of the AIDMK BJP alliance. He's only going to be, he'll try and cut the votes of the DMK in the strongholds, weaken the DMK, something that Chirag Paswan did against Nitish Kumar in the last election of Bihar. Do you see that kind of criticism coming his way, sticking to Vijay, the way he's been positioning himself?
No, I think that's a little far-fetched, because at the moment it seems though, Ankit, we're not clear if he actually is going to contest from Madurai East, or he was just indicating that eventually it's in Tamil Nadu, like in the erstwhile Indira Gandhi Congress, and in terms of the personality politics of MGR or Jayalalitha, they are the faces in any seat that they go down to. Much like Narendra Modi's BJP at the moment, in large senses. In Tamil Nadu's personality politics, it's the personality who's going to be seen as the face in every seat that's going to be there. Given his very, very strong position of attack on the DMK, I think the political calculus, at least as far as most observers is concerned, is that that's the principal force of the state. The AIDMK is the one which has been trying to recover itself since the demise of J. Jayalalitha. Remember, the party was in power. Edappadi Palaniswamy was chief minister because it was handed over. The victory was handed over by Jayalalitha after her demise to him, the mandate. After that, the AIDMK has never won an election, whether it is in 2019, whether it is in 2021 assembly elections or the 2024 parliamentary elections. In this context, when you have a force like Vijay taking on the DMK and publicly declaring that the battle is categorically between the DMK and the TVK, one believes that he may take over that opposition space. But having said that, there are votes, there are minority votes, there are Dalit votes, which are crucial for the DMK, which Vijay might take over. There is an enormous political space there, which the DMK cannot afford to be comfortable with. And he is seen as a threat who could go either ways, who could break either ways in terms of votes.
And as in politics, I mean, it requires much more from just the euphoria around a candidate or around a personality. You will have to go down how his party forms out from here, the booth level and all the election management, all that will be very, very crucial in the upcoming elections. Thank you so much, Veeraraghav, for your analysis on this big disruptive entry as far as politics of Tamil Nadu is concerned.